Just give me a minute. I'm going to quickly go eat something and then I'll be right back. Sorry, give me one sec, guys. I'll be right back. I just have something that I need to grab right over here. And I will definitely answer your questions when I come back. So just give me a little bit and I will answer your questions in the chat. So we're going to be doing a live. Just give me one sec. I'm going to go quickly do something and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Now, just give me 1 second. I'm going to go to my live stream. Which I have here on my phone. And as you can see, it says chat. If you look closely, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press that and I'm going to type in the chat some rules for this Q&A. Oh, we already got a like on the stream. Okay. This is apple juice, by the way. This is apple juice. There's my messages in chat for anyone wondering about my messages. They're in the chat. And you can view that. And you can read what the messages say. The first one is the rules. The second one is the questions you can ask. So for those in chat, those are the questions you can ask. You can ask me any wrestling related questions for this Q&A. So if you have any wrestling related questions that relate to Aries Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, AEW, TNA, go ahead, put them in the chat. Excuse me. Apple juice. Refreshing. Now, Let me just see if I can do something. Can I add like a poll to the chat? Sorry, I'm trying to check because is just four guys still your enemies? Sebastian, my moderator. So before we get into it, for those wondering, about Sebastian, he is also a YouTuber that does walks on his channel. He'll do walks, he'll do bike rides, and let me answer his question. Is just four guys still your enemies? Sebastian, great question. Just four guys in chaos are not my enemies anymore. They are actually now working alongside me. And yeah, it's going to be, let me just pull up the AWE All-In pay-per-view for you guys so you guys can see what we have scheduled for AWE All-In on August 10th. No, that's August 16th. We're going to August 10th. So, on my phone, right here on my community page, there's the video down there if you guys are wondering. But let's get into the matches. So, on 0 Hour, which is like the pre-show for AWE, we have the AWE Intergender Tag Team Championships, me and Roxanne Perez versus Miles and Io Sky. And then the next match is a four-way match for the AWE Women's Tag Team Championships. We have... Hold on, let me just... Here, you know what? I'm going to put this in chat for y'all so y'all can see what is actually in the chat. Oh, I'm not going to be able to fit all this, it looks like, guys. But, yeah, so... I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to fit all that. I personally apologize for those looking forward to seeing it. But let's get into the real deal and the rest of why you guys are here. And that is to review the rest of AWE All In. Let's get to it. We have the next match will be the Women's Tag Team Championships as current champions of AWE's Women's Tag Team Division. Selena and Carmen defend the championships against Zaruka, the Bella Twins, and Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe in a fatal four-way. Next on the main show, which I'm going to edit so that you guys won't be able to see this until August 10th, but let's get into the main show of the show. We have for a normal match, a couple normal matches, we have Samoa Joe, first we have Jey Uso versus Josh Briggs and Samoa Joe. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put in the chat what team or what matches, and I want your predictions inside the chat. So we're going to go over here to my community page, and we are going to go to Scheduled, where we are going to do the AWE All-In PLE. That's right. I'm going to put messages in the chat. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. So scratch that. But we're going to review the rest of AWE All In. After Samoa Joe versus Danhausen, we have the AWE FTW Championship. Hook versus Odyssey Jones. Then we have a tag team match. If the PowerPoint win, then Robert Stone chooses one of his men to fight me at the AWE Royal Rumble pay-per-view in January 2026. And Miles Bourne and Damon Kemp remain in the PowerPoint, and Tavion Heights is kicked out of the No Quarter Catch crew. If Shane Taylor Promotions win the PowerPoint, not including the Nemeths and El Torito, since they aren't involved in the match, shake hands with Shane Taylor Promotions, and Miles Bourne and Damon Kemp rejoin the No Quarter Catch crew. That match is Shane Taylor Promotions, Shane Taylor, Lee Moriarty, Carly Bravo, Sean Dean, myself, Miles, Hans, Caleb, Trisha Dora, Michaela, Ariana, and Tofi, teaming with the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the High Rise, Wesley, Tyson DuPont, Tyreek Igwe, and Tavion Heights with Charlie Dempsey and Ren Sinclair in our corner. Versus the PowerPoint, which is Robert Stone, Shiloh, Mystico, Joe Mental Pimentel, JTG, Jacob Fatu, Miles Bourne, Samurai Del Sol, Diego and Fernando, Damon Kemp, Chris Jericho, Big Bill, Brian Keith, Zarya, Sol Ruka, Stephanie Vaquer, and Tessa Blanchard, with Nick and Ryan Nemeth and El Torito in the PowerPoints corner. Next, for the AWE Women's World Championship, right after that, Trisha Dora will have to remain in the ring because she faces the AWE Women's World Champion, Becky Lynch. Then after that, we have the Men's Casino Gauntlet. 20 men enter, 1 will leave, with a future AWE World Title shot. Now, that means they can challenge for any 3 world titles. They can challenge for the AWE World Championship, the AWE World Heavyweight Championship, or the AWE Heavyweight Championship. Next match will be Steve Macklin versus Speedball Mike Bailey. And then after that, we have Dark State, which consists of BK Westbrook, Saquon Sugars, Dion Lennox, Cutler James, Osiris Griffin, and Miles' sister Desi will battle Rush, Leo Rush, Kyle Fletcher, Will Ospreay, Leon Slater, Action Andretti, and Jordan Grace. Then Ali will battle Nick Nemeth. LA Knight will battle Joe Hendry. The Women's Casino Gauntlet will be right after that. Then after that, it comes down to a big-time gauntlet match, where the Reality, Patrick Scott and Chance Riser defend the titles against Mia Miles, against the Deadly Venoms, against the Nemeths, against Crime Time, against the Hardy Boys. Crime Time is JTG and Shiloh against the Hardy Boys, against Miz and Morrison, against Shelton and Bobby, against the Infantry, against Jet Speed, against Shane Taylor and Anthony Ogogo, against Nakamura and Okada, against the Tongan Brothers, against the Coffee Brothers, against Bad Bunny and Damian Priest, against the Great Hands, against the Hometown Man and Tyler Turba, against DIY, against Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian, against Judas Icarus and Travis Williams, against Fraxium, against First Class Rich Swan and Caleb, against First Class AJ Francis and KC Navarro. Yes, Sebastian Bad Bunny is involved in the match. He is involved in the gauntlet match. And this last team is going to make you all laugh, because the last team is El Grande Americano. You know, the world-famous luchador we see on WWE Raw? If you know who I'm talking about, El Grande Americano, you can type yes in the chat. If you don't know who he is, type no in the chat, and I will explain who El Grande Americano is. Just waiting to see if there's a yes or a no. Okay, Sebastian knows who El Grande Americano is. Well, he is partnering with the one and only El Grande Americano Jr. That is right, the son of El Grande Americano, the second El Grande Americano that we've seen on WWE Raw for the past few weeks now. But then after that big gauntlet match for the AEW Tag Team Championships, it is Frankie Kazarian against Montreal's Sami Zayn. The AWE X Division Championship against current champion Shawn Dean with STP in his corner versus Katsuyori Shibata. Then next, we will see Charlie of Chaos, the leader of Chaos X, just 4 guys. Charlie will battle current AWE Heavyweight Champion Chris Danger in an AWE Heavyweight Championship match. And then the main event is, of course, for the undisputed AWE World Championship. Give me a second, I'll get the titles. Ugly. So, this right here is the AWE World Championship, and this right here is the AWE World Heavyweight Championship. I am the undisputed AWE World Champion. Let me put my belts down beside me here on the floor. But, yeah, those are the championships that will be defended, where I will defend the championships against one and only the bad child, Lio Rush. That's right, I've faced Lio Rush. Now, if we go over to my regular community page, where we're going to go over to where I asked you all a question, and I gave you all a poll to do, and there are 3 votes in this poll. That being, so let's go through the poll, and I will tell you what is going to happen. Just give me a sec. I got to put my championships over here. So give me 1 second, guys. AWE World Heavyweight Championship. But, the community poll I asked you guys 4 days ago was my tag team partner for AWE All In August 10th, Miles, has been dealing with leg pain in both his legs, which has caused him to get hurt easily in his matches. Do you think the AW medical staff will clear him at All In? At AWE All In on August 10th, 2024 for the AEW, for the 26 team gauntlet match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. 67% of you said no, that the staff will not clear him that day. And only 33% of you said yes, that he would be cleared. Now, I also said that if he doesn't get cleared, who should replace him as my partner? And I give you guys 4 options to choose from. I gave you Lio Rush, Big Boom AJ, Lee Moriarty, and Carlito. Now, I have, of course, in that post, 67% of you said Lee Moriarty would be my partner. But 33% of you think that Lio Rush is going to be my tag team partner. Now, I will not confirm nor deny who my partner is, because that's just not going to happen. Okay, I am not going to allow you guys to do that. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that. And whoever wins the gauntlet August 10th, will be crowned the AEW World's Tag Team Champions for AWE. Now, keep in mind, I'm an 11-time tag team champion, 10 times with Hans, and once with my protege, y'all may remember him, Austin David. That's right, Austin David, my protege, who I have not seen for a very, 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 very long time. I have not seen Austin David for a very, very, very long time. It has been so long since I have seen my protege in AWE, but if you have more questions, they can be WWE related, TNA related, AEW related, or AWE related. They can be all four companies: Aries Wrestling Entertainment, World Wrestling Entertainment, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, or All Elite Wrestling. So one of those four companies. And no, before you ask, I do not watch NJPW. I don't have time. I don't have time to watch NJPW at all. So, like, I have zero time in my busy schedule to watch NJPW. Like, I barely have any time to watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. Like, literally. Yeah, I have no time to watch New Japan Pro Wrestling at all in my life. Like, I have no time whatsoever to watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. I don't watch NJPW. I do watch WWE, AEW, TNA, and I compete for AWE. But, ooh, that's an interesting match. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something. I have my phone on silent because, like, the volume is not on my phone because, of sorry, I'm gonna look at something on my phone. Give me one sec. Sorry, I'm looking at something on my phone. Brad 2025. Hello. Of course, Brad has seen me on my on his YouTube pay lives. I've appeared in his chat a few times, and this is the second time Brad has appeared in my chat, surprisingly. So, yeah, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, at 2:30 I'm gonna go on I'm gonna turn my camera off because I'm gonna be gone for a little bit because I have to do some and I'm gonna go on mute because I have to fix up my office, which is probably gonna take up till like 4 o'clock, and then I'll be back on stream again. Yeah, I'll be back up until 4 o'clock. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen with my thing. Um, but I'm gonna quickly type something else in the chat on my live stream that you guys should be aware of. Um, let me put it in the chat. Oh God. Okay, that's not good. One second. Can't believe I'm doing this. Give me a sec, guys. I just got to go under the desk for a sec to plug this in. Sorry, I had to plug something in. Just give me a sec to, come on. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. I had, little bit of a, plug-in thing to do. So, yeah, we're going to see how the rest of this stream goes. So, like I said before, to the people just joining the chat, I will be going on mute and my camera will be off for 2:30 to 4 o'clock because I have um, I'm gonna put it in the chat so you guys can actually see it for yourselves. So it says, at 2:30 p.m. I'll be going on mute and my camera will be off till 4 p.m. Then at 4 p.m. ish, I'm going to put ish. I meant ish. So it says is at 4 p.m. is, but it's supposed to say ish. So at 4 p.m. ish, I will be turning my camera back on and going and unmuting my microphone. But yeah, a lot of you don't know this, but we've got my stellar mic here, so I'm gonna see. No, if you guys are wondering, I cannot connect this microphone to my YouTube. I'm sorry, but it does work. Though it does not work though, so I don't use it for YouTube. But yeah, that's pretty much what we are doing. Keep asking your questions. I'm gonna put it in the chat. One second, guys. I just have to go do something, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I was a little busy just doing something. So like one of my chats in the chat says, keep giving your AWE Aries Wrestling Entertainment for those new to AWE, WWE, AEW, or TNA wrestling related questions, and I will read and answer them. So keep giving me your questions from either WWE, TNA, AEW, or AWE, Aries Wrestling Entertainment, for those new to AWE. And I will read your questions in this chat. But let's go over one of the things that you all are here for, and that is to see something cool of mine. What I have in my hands are the WWE slap bands. So let's look at my collection and let's see what slap bands I have. So for the first slap band, I have the WWE Tag Team Championship one. Next up is the, let me put those on my lap, the NXT Championship belt slap band. I cherish that slap band the most. Next off the docket is the NXT North American Championship slap band. Of course, if you've pulled doubles, you can do one thing that I have done, which is give them away. You can do whatever you want with your extra slap bands, but for the next one, we have the WWE World Tag Team Championship slap band. Next, we have the WWE Championship Spinner slap band that I have in my collection. Next up, of course, is the United States Championship slap band. And then after that, it is the WWE Intercontinental Championship slap band. Now we move on to the two rarest bands in my collection. Let me just stand up my collection properly so it doesn't fall. The next one is the rare one, the WWE Undisputed Championship slap band. And finally, the super rare one, the Undertaker Legacy belt. So those are my WWE slap bands in my collection. Yeah, so I have those slap bands in my collection. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Sorry, I have Blake Monroe's intro from Glamour is Forever, her theme song, stuck in my head. I'm just looking at my phone while I'm waiting for your guys' questions to appear in the chat. You can put your questions in chat, and I will read them. So, I'm going to put a question in the chat and I want you to type your answer. All right. The question everyone wants to know is, and I'm going to ask you all this, I'm going to read it to you. Type your answer to this question in the chat. Do you all want to play Guess the Wrestler / tag team / faction theme song? Type yes if you want to play. Type no if you don't want to play. Now, of course, some of these songs will be courtesy of YouTuber the CM_punk guy, who I am just waiting to upload a song for me, and then we can start the game. All right, remember, type yes in the chat if you want to play. Guess the Wrestler / faction / tag team theme song. Oh, these are, what are they? Thumb Warheads, if you're wondering. But back to on topic. If you want to play Guess the Wrestler / superstar / tag team / faction theme, then type yes in the chat. If you don't want to play, type no in the chat. We're going to play the game Guess the Wrestler / super / faction / tag team theme song. So it's Guess the Wrestler or the tag team or the faction theme song. Now, people are asking me, what is the song you requested, Aries? Well, I requested Le Facción Ingobernables. Their theme song is Bullwhip, which is Rush's solo theme, but the intro says, mess with the bull, you get the horns. That is what the intro of Rush's theme says. Found a lot of people asking me why I requested that specific song because I like LFI. I think LFI are a great tag team. And that a team like them should be given credit where credit is due. But they don't get enough love and support now, do they? So, yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're going to play Guess the Wrestler slash Superstar slash Tag Team theme song. Um, who are my top fans? Wow. Okay. All right, I'm gonna be right back, guys. Just give me a second. Keep giving me your questions, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I was a little busy. Sorry for the echo there. I forgot to turn my phone volume down, but yeah, we are back and we are doing we are going to continue the Q&A live stream. Um, so keep bringing in your questions and I will answer. And if you want to play, all right, we're going to play a game. The game is called Guess the Wrestler / Tag Team / Faction theme song. Let's get in with the first one. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes or seconds to guess the wrestler for the first one. The first one. All right. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Sorry. I like this song. All right. Time is up. Type in the chat whose theme song that is. I'll give you a hint. She is the AEW TBS champion. Who is it? No Googling it, too. You can't cheat. The correct answer is Mercedes Moné. That is right. Mercedes Moné. All right, let's go on to the next one. So, type in the chat if you got Mercedes Moné right. Type yes if you knew it was Mercedes Moné. Type no if you didn't know it was Mercedes Moné. All right, let's move on to the next one. So y'all got Mercedes Moné wrong, because I didn't see anyone type in the chat saying it was Mercedes Moné. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. 3, 2, 1. All right. Which theme song does this belong to? I'll give you a hint. It's a tag team this time. We've gone from a solo wrestler to a tag team. Which tag team is it? I'll give you a few minutes. I will play the song again. So you can hear it. Anyone know the tag team? Anyone in this chat? No? Okay, no one's typed in the chat, so I'm going to reveal the answer. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is Jet Speed. Kevin Knight, Speedball Mike Bailey, Jet Speed was the second one. Let's move on to the third one, which I'm going to search for this time. No, the song you just heard is not the one I picked. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. The third theme song. All right. Who is this next one? Hint, it is a WWE women's superstar. So we've done AEW superstars. Now we are on to WWE superstars. Whose theme song did I just play? Anyone? Anyone know the answer of whose theme song I just played, or do you need me to play it a little bit longer? Type in the chat if you want me to play it a little bit longer, and I will. Type in the chat if you want me to play the song for a little bit longer, and I will. Well, let me just type in the chat who here we go. The next one in 3, 2, 1. All right. You got a couple minutes to give me your answer of who this next theme song belongs to. If I have to play it again, type play it again in the chat. All right, this is the last one that we've done because I'm going to end the stream here. And I will talk to you guys when I'm back from the stream. From my little break that I'm going to take off of the stream. But I'm not going to end the stream just yet because I'm going to be going on mute, like I said, and my camera is going to be off at 2:30, which is in like 4 minutes. So I've got like 4 minutes to talk to you guys before I go on a quick break, which will be until 4 o'clock. Sorry, I have a song stuck in my head. That's why you heard see my lips moving, because I have a song stuck in my head. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you all in the next stream later today. Peace.